because you need to test out skincare for like a month or more to really see like amazing results.
What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lex. In today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama. Okay, we gotta talk about Jeffree Boom Boom Star's at it again. Jeffree Star has been very quiet recently. Well, he's been working and twerking for the Birkin, if so. So Jeffree Star did a little sneak peek for months, probably a year, girl. This is what we got, but get ready because we have the full video. But it started out with these. Jeffree Star was teasing these in the mystery boxes, and then this came out. So far, we've seen this one, which he showed. I have the press photo release. And then we have, I believe, one of these right here, right there. Is what we saw again in the press photo release. So those are new. So one of them is a moisturizer. One of them looks like a under eye, just, moisturizer. So we have the clip. Let me roll it for you. Here we go. So the girls are fighting. I posted on Twitter. I was like, what do you guys think about the Jeffree Star skincare? Well, I have the receipts because a lot of people, well, majority of the people really love it and they can't wait to try it. A lot of people, even people I know who are very skeptical about anything they buy online from influencers are like, I think I'm gonna try this out. Because I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. So I have this receipt, right? So you're gonna see a negative comment and then a good comment right underneath it. And there are, till this day, they're arguing in the comments, like right now as we speak. It goes like this: just another way to get money. I doubt he uses any of it, and pretty sure he will mark it up more than it's worth. From makeup to pet line to a yak farm, now skincare, just dipping into everything. But is there really quality in any of it, or just a cash grab? Well, somebody responded and said this: girl, it's quality in everything he makes, girl. Have you even tried his products? Okay, a lot of people in the comment section were like really excited for Jeffree Star Skin, and I see it, and it's just like everyone's like, they want to try it, they're excited about it. Skincare is really hot right now. There's an article circulating of Jeffree Star on a Women's Wear Daily where they show some of the photos here, and I kind of feel like when it comes to Jeffree Star, skincare has been something that he's been looking at doing for like such a long time.
Good morning, world. I get asked a lot, Jeffree, how is your skin so snatched? Well, I suck a lot of dick, I drink a lot of Red Bull, I eat a lot of icing, but I also have a lot of maintenance to upkeep. So, hi skincare bar, how are you doing over there? Girl. Yesterday you saw me hydrate, bitch. Now today we're gonna get rid of these pores with a little Glam Glow Insta Mud. You guys know I did a video on this a week ago, so let's get to foaming, baby. I am gonna be filming today, so I want my pores vanished. And this stuff actually helps really like tighten and kind of clean up the areas I'm not happy with. All right, 30 more seconds. Voila. Now I'm gonna go in with this new La Mer, the Reparative Face Sun Lotion. I've been doing a lot of traveling and I've been getting a lot of sun. So this is a new product from La Mer. I don't know if it works or not, but let's start giving her a whirl. Looking squeaky clean, bitch. I get asked a lot to do reviews on moisturizers and skincare. That really just fall on my crotch. Love that. I don't really feel comfortable doing that a lot because you need to test out skincare for like a month or more to really see like amazing results. So I don't think filming a video, and using it once or twice would really be beneficial because it's just not fair. And you guys know, queen of honesty over here. I can't like fake it or ever just be like, oh yeah, this feels really great and whatever. It's like, you have to really try it for a month. So if I were ever to do that, it would have to be like a long process. And right now I do not have the time for that, but I will always give you guys my recommendations and stuff I know that actually works. So the stuff I'm putting on now, is it gonna work? We shall see. In August.
Chantecaille before, La Mer, and that one thing, that Bobbi Brown moisturizer primer thing. So I think when it comes to Jeffree Star, I think he's tried it all. And I think that he knows what works with some ingredients. But at the end of the day, what I'm more interested about is the price point. Like, Because, I mean, Jeffree Star knows a good product, but then it comes in product development. Some ingredients are like very expensive. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait to try it. The packaging alone, it looks like a faceted jewel. At first I thought it kind of reminded me of the Christian Dior Prestige moisturizer, but no, this one has like almost just like a diamond cut shape. It almost looks like glass, right? So I don't know if it's actual glass or it's like a thick PVC plastic. I'm not sure about that at all. But what I will say is on the under eye moisturizer, there's that little like frosted like metal tip. Those like tools I love because as soon as you press down underneath the eye, it gives the eye like a cooling effect, which then like lifts the eye and it wakes you up in the morning. I know, girl. I've been using skincare for a long time. I know. So when I saw that applicator, I was like, yes, this is a good applicator because I've used something similar to that and I know it just wakes up the eye and I love that. You know, I feel like there are some couple of ingredients that right now are on trend when it comes to skincare, like niacinamide, things like that nature. People like stuff that are fragrant and more ingredients. Like there's like that whole thing, right? What it's gonna smell like yet? But we have the promos and it looks great. So far it looks great. I think it's very on brand for Jeffree Star to do the pink packaging, like very bubblegum pop, very cotton candy fantasy. Like that's very Jeffree Star of the house, right? So I think, more receipts coming in.
Morning, everyone. Now today is so special because we are teasing Jeffree Star Skin. I just uploaded my little commercial, if you will, a little sneak peek. We got to shoot this amazing content in the middle of the desert. And I shot my reveal video there. That will be up this Saturday. But go check out the sneak peek. And I'm about to post one of the products on Jeffree Star Cosmetics Instagram. So let's get this. Woo! Okay, I think most of you know this has been a dream come true of mine to create a skincare line. I've been reviewing and trying skincare and using skincare since I was a little girl, and it's so surreal to see my name with skin after it. I'm so proud, you guys. Full reveal, of course, up this Saturday, but you guys will notice, woo, I'm looking at Miss Girl. Here's one of the 7 products, my eye cream. It is so good, you guys. Let me just start there. You're gonna notice the new logo with the circle. That will mean all things skincare moving forward. And I didn't wanna do 2 websites. I want everyone to be able to shop makeup and skin on the same thing, so there'll be different tabs, full mode. I didn't want to create a whole new website, a whole new Instagram, and a whole thing, so it's just going to be super easy to shop. And if you guys go back to the WWG interview, you'll see some exclusives about the product images and what's going to happen. But this is going to be a skincare era, and I'm so excited, you guys. Actually, right now, I'm jetting off to the airport, going to Wyoming for the weekend, and then I'll be back Monday because we have an exciting launch party. And then, of course, everything comes out on the 25th. So it's just right.
But I'm skeptical as if the price point. Yeah, a lot of people are concerned about price point. And I think why people say that is because of the fact that when it comes to skincare, a lot of times brands do really hype it up, like the price. So on the Business Insider, Jeffree Star says beauty was a trend and the influencer side of the industry is dead. Jeffree Star recently spoke with Women's Wear Daily to promote his upcoming skincare line. He told the publication that beauty was a trend for many and that the influencer space is dead. He also cited that the pandemic as the reason why makeup sales and YouTube views slowed down. Jeffree Star is sharing his thoughts on the influencers and their place in the beauty community. Then they wrote, get ready for this one, the controversial, it ain't easy being controversial. The controversial makeup mogul recently spoke with Women's Wear Daily to promote his upcoming skincare line, Jeffree Star Skin. Star talked about the inspiration behind the brand and the ingredients in his new products and the line's aesthetic. But when asked about the influencer side of the cosmetic industry, according to WWD, Star said that it's dead. He proceeded to call beauty a trend and said that influencer makeup space is now a graveyard. Obviously, I was a piece of that beauty puzzle, but I think overall beauty was a trend, right? He told WWD, I think the internet pushed beauty into the huge thing, but COVID-19 kind of took that out. YouTube slowed down, makeup sales slowed down, and for the whole industry, influencer culture has definitely shifted. Star then went on to say that he's a fan of TikTok beauty influencers like Michaela, particularly because he feels they generally love makeup and aren't into drama. I know that makeup sounds a little funny upcoming from me, but it's nice to see normal, cool reviews from people again without all the craziness, he said. The drama Star referred to occurred over the recent years with international dominated makeup industry, largely on YouTube, and many makeup artists were turned into millionaires. James Charles.
Another person that you have a relationship with in the past was James Charles, which you have been honest about with your opinion, calling him a danger to society. Does that opinion still stand? And where does your relationship now?
Honestly, we don't have a relationship. I think since all that, a lot of that drama happened, we really never spoke since. So I haven't seen him. And I just don't really know what's going on. I know that's kind of crazy, but I just kind of keep to myself and I don't really mingle in the beauty world anymore. So,
yeah. Do you find that that's good for your mental health and well-being?
Absolutely. I think it's totally okay to admit that my mental health last year was very low. So now that I'm in a really good place, I just kind of stay away from anything negative that I was dealing with in the past or any old friends. Yeah,
definitely. Why do you think that that started? I feel like I've observed in the past several years that, you know, the makeup moguls and the people that, you know, like yourself and James Charles and the list goes on. I feel, where did all of that drama come from?
I think that when there's no handbook for any of this. So I think when so many of us are getting so many millions of new people, new views, new money, and it kind of makes people go a little crazy, including myself. So
true. That's a good point.
Yeah, and so there's no handbook on how to deal with things. So I just think that sometimes you're just thrown into it, and I've learned so much. Definitely embarrassed by a lot of my old behavior, and I'm just happy that I'm still here. And all I want to do is inspire people. And I think that I was getting away from that message, which I was embarrassed about. So
yeah. Well, I've noticed on your Twitter that you've been supportive of other you know, makeup moguls, as it were. And I feel like that's sort of the good route to take, the more positive route to take.
Oh, absolutely. I think that being an entrepreneur and coming from nothing, that's really the story, is that really anyone can do it. So I think I was kind of deterring from my message and getting caught up into a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have been caught up with. So
for sure. Well, that's the perfect message this month because it's Pride.
Yes, absolutely.
Is that what the hair is giving us today? A little nod to Pride Month?
Always, always. So we're going to see full rainbow looks every single day this month.
I love it. Well, I love the Pride section on Jeffree Star Cosmetics website. Yes. I feel like it's the perfect go-to makeup for Pride. I'm actually obsessed with the Velvet Trap lipstick.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
All shades. Do you have a particular one that's your favorite?
Listen, it's scary because I don't want to offend the other colors because there's 45, but I really love extending the olive branch. That's my new favorite.
Oh, why is that?
It's just a weird color. I think I like to make weird stuff popular. So if there's a shade that's maybe a little unconventional, it's just such a weird olive nude. And it's become one of the top sellers. So I'm excited to see people wear it.
And Jaclyn Hill was widely criticized for selling lipsticks that some say cause swelling and butt. Oh, girl, this article is shady the house. I mean, here Jeffree Star is being interviewed for his skincare line. And I can just see Jeffree Star, I can just see Jeffree Star walking into the press room. Yeah, hi. Can I hand me my Fiji? I'm here for some interview. Beauty community. Listen, I don't got all day. What is it? Oh, receipt's coming in right now. The beauty industry's dead, honey. Those influencers I used to hang out with, deceased. They're dead, honey. Just busted the house. Beauty was just a trend, girl. It seems like, just everybody reading it, maybe it's the way they wrote it, but it seems like he just went in there and was just being shady the house, girl. Okay, hold on. It goes, because there's more. It gets so good, girl. Get ready for this one. It says, while Star himself has never publicly addressed the latter allegations, he said he will eventually share more details about controversy like Dramageddon in his book that he's writing. I think there's a pinnacle moment of the Dramageddon moment of all these things that just made the beauty industry weird. He told WWD, I don't know how it all happened. I'm writing a book right now, so I'm deciphering through my version. Well, you know, I don't know how it happened. I think let's take a moment, right? First of all, because you know I'm going to read the comments. First of all, I have to know this, guys. What do you think about Jeffree Star's statement in the magazine when he said that beauty is a trend? I just want to know your thoughts about that. Then, go ahead, I'll leave you some time. You can write your comment. Then he also went on to say that the beauty influencer side is a graveyard. Let me know what you think about that. Very interested. I'm very interested what you think about that. I do think that just coming from his side of things, he's allowed to have his opinion. That's how he sees it. You know, I see both sides like Chanel. I see both sides of it. But with that being said, I kind of feel like he may be right to some extent, right? So I don't think that beauty is a trend because it's girl, I don't think it's a trend. The beauty market's been around for years. I mean, you're talking about legacy brands like Revlon, CoverGirl, Estee Lauder, like things like that. Like those have been around for a very long time. And they've been putting out makeup and putting out these brands and buying companies. Like I don't think it's going anywhere. That's like a whole market that thrives. I remember before COVID, the beauty industry was pulling in more money than the automotive industry and the tech industry. Like there's huge market cap in beauty. So for it to just be a trend, I don't think so. I do think that some people find it as a trend and they get into it and then they get out of it and they fall in love with it, stuff like that. But like, people make careers off makeup, like makeup artists, stuff like that. So I don't know. You know, the makeup definitely has changed. Girl, let me tell you, I recently sat down and started watching The Hills, season 1, 2, and 3 and all that. You know, Laguna Beach. I'm looking at their makeup. Those girls, makeup to them was a four quad Chanel palette with 4 little colors with the little thing, little spoolie. That black eyeliner and a little mascara, lip gloss, call it a day. If you watch the Laguna Beach, the city, the hills, the makeup in there was just very clean, very natural, heavy eyeliner. Then after that, it was all about the smoky eye, that cat eye, right? Then after that, it just kind of evolved into like this super like glam, heavy, full face beat. A lot of like, you know the word I'm talking about. Oh, speaking of what I am using today, full coverage. Like people love that, right? So I've been using this lately. This is the Tinted Hydrator by Wet n Wild. I have it on right now. Let me know what you think about my foundation today. Well, it's not even foundation. It's like a tinted moisturizer in a way. But I have this on. But let me know what you think about it. I do like that it has hyaluronic acid, squalene, it's oil-free, shielded by medium, you know, whatever. But this is it right here. I got it at Target, but you can get it at Ulta and stuff like that. I actually really like this. And there's like no fragrance to it. But let me know what you think, because I'm really self-conscious about it. But let me know what you think about that drama. But anyways, I think that makeup has changed. Jeffree Star, I think, needs to see it this way. That the pendulum always swings. Always. Right? So, for example, girl, we're talking about Laguna Beach, the hills. The makeup was just very plain Jane, very natural, very light. Little lip gloss, little color. Then it swung to full beat, cut crease, lot of foundation colors. And now it's swinging back forcefully because of the COVID. People are just not wearing that much makeup. They're still wearing makeup, just not that much of it. So they're not buying as much. I mean, I am. Have you seen my Sephora account, my points, and my Ulta Beauty account? Girl, I'm already triple platinum diamond rouge. What's up? Girl, okay, so for me, I still buy it. But that's because I love makeup. I buy palettes I don't even need, girl. A new palette comes out, and I freaking buy it. Like, a new palette came out today, okay? You already know the tea. Yes, ma'am. Juvia's Place. They came out with this new palette. Use code RICHLUX, save some coin at checkout. Beautiful palette. I don't even need the palette, but it looks so good. I just had to buy it. Like, I don't know. I just like collecting makeup. I buy it. I think it's cool. I'm a sucker for packaging too, right? And I like the brand and what it stands for, and the CEO, Chi-Chi's amazing, but you know, whatever, right? But same with Jeffree Star's palettes. I find them very interesting. I think the colors and the quality is great. Like I said, you can say whatever you want about Jeffree Star, but the quality of that shadow is really nice. it's not all cakey and flaky and smudgy. It actually blends. And I think what he wanted to say is that there's just a lot of these little brands popping up, coming out with this BS stuff, you know? And it's just maybe not all that. But you know what I'm saying? But trial and error, I do think from a professional standpoint, Jeffree Star meant to say that the beauty industry has become oversaturated. I mean, it really has. Every time I turn around, it's like another celebrity has a makeup line. Like literally, I mean, it's like, oh, there's a popular movie, let's make a palette about the movie. Like it has become super ultra saturated. I love themed palettes. Like the last palette I bought with my money, I'm gonna show you. The Glam Light palette, cause it's a pink donut. I love this palette cause it's like a theme and it's thick, it looks like a donut and it's super cute. Like I love stuff like that. So I know that back in the day we were just used to like these square palettes and they were really good, but then stuff like this started to come out. Palettes that are shaped like little hearts and stuff. This is the ColourPop Cosmetics from their Valentine's Day collection. Like I have that on right here. Like I just like stuff that's shaped like stuff. Does that make sense? I just think it's fun because it's so boring when it's just like a square. And the Jeffree Star Skincare, from what the looks of it, is giving you like this royalty moment. It's taking you somewhere. It's like it has a theme. And I think that a lot of these little brands, they be coming out with more ads, you know, whatever. But then you can't say anything because everyone's allowed to follow their dreams. Everyone's allowed to start somewhere, right? But I do think that the beauty community is oversaturated because, I mean, you want to go, we'll go there. We'll go there. You got people, let us not forget, people like Candy Johnson, who has paved the way for other beauty influencers to come along, who would do how to do a glitter lip. Millions of people can't get those type of views anymore on how to do a glitter lip. Okay, how to highlight and contour. People can't get those types of views anymore like they used to. Why? Because people already know how to do it, or they can see it on other platforms, or they already watched it, or you know why? There's so many other people doing it. There's so many other people doing it. So it's like that was like the first video ever made, so on YouTube. So people were like flocking to it. It's interesting to see where it's gonna go. I'm just saying. So I do think that the community is oversaturated. So what do you do? What do you do if you're like, I don't know, some girl who just turned 18 years old and you love makeup and you love skincare? What do you do? Like, do your videos, post them. Like, just have fun, just do you, right? Do it on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok if you want. You know, do it on Instagram. Do it on YouTube. But like, just be you. And like Jeffree Star said, the authentic part. Because I think that was like a lot of it, is that I think that the beauty community was just chugging along, doing its thing. And when you put money into it, people got greedy and they were saying stuff like, oh, I love this so much, and never even swatched it, girl. And stuff like that. So I kind of feel like money got involved. And like Van Luke said, it all comes down to money and greed. And I think it was the people. I think there was like a few bad apples who maybe ruined the whole entire thing, right? But in that case, those people weed themselves out and the pendulum will always swing. So I do feel like it will come back to people loving makeup and getting painted to high horror heavens, you know, just for full mug. It's gonna come back, and it will. I think maybe Jeffree Star might feel a little frustrated, right? But I feel like he is evolving with the times, and the skincare proves it. Because I think he's onto something. I think he's really onto something. But it's so interesting because the beauty market it was almost like, I do think that the beauty bubble has popped, right? And I think it's gonna happen with NFTs. That's gonna pop as well. And I think that if you wanna stay on trend, I think that maybe Jeffree Star should have an NFT Jeffree Star lipstick for like maybe $100. So you buy it once and it lives forever in the metaverse. And like, I think that's where we're going. And that's like a whole different other topic. You buy it that one time and it's yours forever, just digitally. And I think that's very interesting. But I don't know. I feel like we're living in very interesting times because there definitely is a change going on. And I think that at the time, there was a lot of animosity and a lot of jealousy, and everyone's trying to one-up each other back in the day, and you add money into it, and that started all the drama. But stuff has fizzled down a lot. It really has. I mean, if you look at the scope of Jeffree Star, the canon of work that is Jeffree Star, right? He hasn't been in any major drama, right? Like, I mean, he'll tweet out something like funny, like, you know, hey Kanye, leave me alone or whatever, you know, like as a meme. But other than that, like, he hasn't been popping off online and arguing with people. I mean, that's what the drama community lived for. And I think that he was just kind of like, girl, I'm so over being controversial. So boring. But, you know, I just think that he was like, let me take a step back. Because I feel like he was like, I don't want to be that person anymore. But I think pushed into a corner, he will pop off. And I think that people may be trying, I don't know. I think people maybe try to get him to pop off, but I think he's a lot smarter now. Congratulations to the skincare line. I can't wait to try it and review it. I already know it's gonna be good, girl. I mean, all the skincare line that I've used recently that has come out hasn't been bad. There has yet to be a skincare huge, mega drama. It's one of those things, it's like, can you mess up skincare? Well, yeah, you can. That blue light stuff, you know what I'm talking about? And oh, it burns my skin when I put it on. Like, I just think that we as a whole have become desensitized to drama too. Like, it really does. Like, I think so. Because, you know, back when I was doing drama, somebody would buy a palette and they would open it up and it would be, you know, cracked. Oh, I can't believe it. I got a busted palette. And it was like videos were made. People were getting angry. It was drama in the house. Nowadays, you open up your palette and it's cracked. Oh, just ship it back, get a brand new one. I mean, it's very much that. But because we've seen it before. And I think that, again, we've been desensitized to the drama. And it's gotten more and more serious. I mean, we used to go from, oh, talking about two people's friendships to now someone talking to underage kids. Like, it just goes to very severe. Like, the drama has intensified. Because I feel like what was shocking before wasn't shocking anymore. But I don't know. I don't know how we even got on this. Welcome to my TED Talk. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Anyways, let me know what you think about that drama in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I love you so much.